General Towns versus General Leang.
Why do you run towards your own demise? Leave this place before you anger me. The might of China falls upon you. In the end, all fall before me.
New construction. Good area.
Select target.
So, I see you have decided to stay and stand against me.
I'll build anywhere.
You will
Make my
regret
own
that decision,
projects.
General. Prepare to meet your end.
On the job. New construction. Loud and clear. Good area. All finished. Want to make some improvements? On the job.
Control rod upgrade complete.
Any more projects? What's the story? That one's done. New construction? Made in the US of A. Have a job for me? On the job.
Control rod upgrade complete.
That barracks is only the beginning of what you will need to defeat me,
What's
General.
the story? Made in the US of A. Laying the foundation. Any more projects?
You have allowed my forces to subvert your defenses. Now, we will finish you.
Select target.
Leave this place before you anger me.
Have a job for me?
We can capture the enemy's building now.
All finished.
Ranger here,
What's
equipped
the
with laser
story?
rifle.
Make my own road.
Got my missile launcher right here. Got my missile launcher right
Bring
here.
on the scaffolding.
Laser scope's clean. Let's take the building.
Let me launch one, huh? Moving.
Clocked in.
Two warriors meet
We have
on
their
the
building.
battlefield. Who is to say who will win?
All
I do, that's who. Me. You will fall, General.
made in the US of A. New construction? That
You are
one's
wise to build a war factory, General.
done. What's the story? Bring
Your
on the
base grows
scaffolding.
large, General. Ripe for a nuclear strike.
I'll fire at anything.
Select target.
I can see what you are doing, General. I will not allow it.
Sure thing.
New construction? Good area. All Let's build. Always ready.
A fight that cannot be won is not worth fighting. So why are you here, General?
Any more projects?
My superior tactics are leading to your defeat,
Bring on
General.
the scaffolding.
I'll fire at anything.
Have a job for me?
Your men are outnumbered, General. Do not try to make a greater horde than China.
Precise and powerful. Yeah? Let her go.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Heading over.
Yeah, could use some attention.
I'll fire at anything. Fire it.
Keep the power flowing.
You have exhausted your resources, General. It is time to admit defeat.
Any more projects? Always ready. Made in the US of A.
Heavy armor ready for action.
Clocked in.
Keep the power flowing.
Let's pop some tanks.
What's the story? Good area.
Laser cannon targeting set.
That one's done. Want to make some improvements? Yeah?
Rage will only get you so far, General. Now rage and a column
Want to
of
make some
tanks.
improvements?
That will get you somewhere.
Made in the US of A. Any more projects? Let's build. Oh, that one's pretty banged up.
Control rod
Laying
upgrade
the
complete.
foundation. Bring on the scaffolding. All finished. Let's build.
Keep the power flowing.
Yeah? On the job.
Upgrading to new supply lines.
Crusader tank responding.
Run away from here, General, before I unleash the horde on you.
Locked in. I'll fix her up.
I see you approaching
Wanna
my
make some
base,
improvements?
General.
Made
Your
in the
forces
US
may
of
enter
A.
my base, but they will never leave again.
Laying the foundation.
Control
On the
rod
job.
upgrade complete.
You find yourself at the end of your rope, General.
construction?
And only now have you discovered that the end of that rope is on fire.
Always Any more projects? Good area.
We're out of supplies over here.
Let's build. That one's done. That one's pretty banged up. Sounds good. Let's get to work. Any
You are
more
foolish to build an
projects?
airfield,
Clock
General.
in.
Only tanks can save you from me.
Making repairs. Going up. Let's build. Made in the US of A.
Why do you insist on attacking from the flanks? That is a fool's tactic, General.
Select target.
Let's get to work.
A brave attack, General, but bravery alone will not defeat me. The dance of battle is strange and brief.
What's the story?
And this battle with you has been strangely brief.
That one's done. Going up. Clocked in. On the job. What's the story? Making repairs. Want to make some improvements? Laying the foundation. Done. Ooh, can't do that.
Serving our country. Blades in motion. I'll get it there.
I'll
Any
fire
more
at anything.
projects?
Control rod upgrade
Clocked
complete.
in. Gonna be like new.
Precise and powerful.
Loaded with
I
US
see you haven't
quality.
thought your strategy through. Pity.
Laser stealth fighter ready for takeoff.
Laying the foundation. Make my own road. Let's build. What's the story? Yeah, like the neighborhood. Let's
Laser
find a
stealth
better
fighter
place.
ready for takeoff.
Let's build. Make my own road.
Smooth and sleek. Stealth fighter ready for laser combat.
New construction. Clocked in. That one's done. What's the story? Blow it up. All finished. Want to make some improvements? Good area. Clocked in. Getting to work.
That is a losing strategy,
Like the
General.
neighborhood.
Control rod upgrade complete.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Slippery target. Stealth fighter ready for laser combat.
That one.
They won't get a lock.
Let's build. Make my own road. Going up.
Select target.
Undetectable.
All finished.
Slippery target.
All finished. Always ready. What's the story? Could use some attention. Clocked in. What's the story?
Undetectable.
Yeah,
Control
could
rod
use some
upgrade
attention.
complete.
You are not acting for the good of your people, General.
Laying the foundation.
Laser stealth fighter ready for takeoff.
Want to make some improvements? Have a job for me? Oh, that one's pretty banged up. Clocked in.
Smooth and sleek.
Aerial defense countermeasures installed.
Want to make some improvements? Keep 'em busy. Bring on the scaffolding.
Slippery target.
Laser guided
Select
missiles are
target.
installed.
They won't get a lock. You've got company.
Any more projects? Laying the foundation. On the job.
I will give you a moment's pause to consider your next move.
Have a job for me?
Bunker buster bombs are ready, sir.
Good area. Always ready. Getting to work. Sounds good. Bring on the scaffolding.
Slippery target. I leave no trail. Fill them with holes.
Let's get to work.
Smooth and sleek.
That particle cannon is a formidable weapon, but it cannot stop China.
Enemy Black
Locked
Lotus
in.
detected.
Have a job for me? Made in the US of A. Want to make some improvements?
Ready for takeoff.
Bring on the scaffolding.
Laser systems online. You got company. Smooth and sleek. They won't get a lock. Blast them.
A wise man knows when to retreat. Obviously, you are not such a man.
Select
Let's
target.
get to work.
Spectre en route.
Those resources are under my protection, General.
Clear the area.
Our defenses are cracking! Repel the invaders!
What's the story? Could use some attention. Making repairs.
They won't get a lock.
Any more projects? Want to make some improvements? Have a job for me? Want to make some improvements?
Tactical lasers online.
Made in the US of A. Clocked in.
Slippery target. You got company.
Any more projects? Laying the foundation.
Interesting attack, General. But it will not succeed
Scaffolding.
against me.
They won't get a lock.
Control rod upgrade complete.
Always ready. Yeah. Laying the foundation.
In the end, all fall before me.
What's the story? I'll fix her up.
Moab upgrade complete.
Let's get to work. Yeah, could use some attention. What's the story? Made in the US of A. New construction.
Select target. Select target.
Undetectable.
Particle cannon
Want to
ready.
make some improvements? Have a job for me? Going up.
Slippery target.
Tactical lasers online.
That one's done. Any more projects?
Laser systems online.
New construction?
You cannot stand against my might.
Bring on the scaffolding. Let's build. Could use some attention.
Slippery target.
New construction? Oh, that one's pretty banged up. Good area.
Scanning for enemy aircraft. Confirmed.
Laser systems online.
Defeated by
Tactical
one
lasers
man.
online.
Select target.
No! Your particle beam will only injure us. We will not forget this, General.
Select target.
Any more projects? Any more projects? New construction? Have a job for me? Going up.
Laser Crusader ready for
Select
engagement.
target.
Slippery target.
That
Tactical
one's done.
lasers online.
Laying the
Laser Crusader
foundation.
ready for engagement.
Made in the US of A.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Control rod upgrade complete.
That one's done.
Stealth fighter ready for laser combat.
Defensive laser systems. Aircraft targeting ready. They may not like the attention.
We shall mediate and consider our next move.
Defensive laser systems. Aircraft targeting ready.
Always ready. Clocked in.
Defensive laser systems. This will help keep an eye on them.
Control rod upgrade complete.
Designating the target.
Always ready. On the job.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
Slippery
Particle
target.
cannon ready.
Targeting cursor set. Aircraft targeting ready.
New construction. Made in the U.S. of A. Clocked in. Sorry, I can't build
Tactical
there.
lasers online.
Sorry, I can't build there.
Scanning for enemy aircraft. Defensive laser systems. Advancing.
Laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Stealth fighter ready for laser combat.
Do not commit to a tactic you cannot support.
Defensive laser systems.
Control rod upgrade
Clocked
complete.
in.
Targeting cursor set. This will
Particle
help keep an
cannon
eye
ready.
out. Aircraft targeting ready. Scanning for enemy aircraft.
All finished.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Have a job for me. Loud and clear. On the job.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
Clocked in.
Factory cannot produce war, General. And now your war factory produces nothing.
Targeting cursor set. Analyzing terrain effects.
All finished.
Confirmed.
Particle cannon ready.
Aircraft targeting ready.
Let's build. Made in the U.S. of
Targeting
A.
cursor set.
Select target. Particle cannon activated. Enemy Black Lotus.
Dozers, rebuild the airfield before our MiGs return.
Scanning for enemy aircraft.
Select target.
I'll have to rebuild that war factory now. You would be wise to exploit my momentary weakness. It won't last.
What's the story? Bring on the scaffolding.
They won't get locked.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Suicide is not a tactic, General.
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
Always ready. Good area. Let's get to work.
Control rod upgrade complete. Select target. Select target. Enemy Jarman Kell detected. Particle cannon activated. Select target. Select target.
Vector gunship approaching the target.
Yeah? On the job. Let's get to work.
Enemy Colonel Burton detected.
Your airfield has been grounded, General.
Clocked in. That one's done. Let's get to work. Good area. Let's get to work. Want to make some improvements? Made in the U.S. of A. Good area. Want to make some improvements? That one's done. Clocked in. Made in the U.S. of A.
Select target.
Any more projects? New construction? Any more projects? On the job.
Control rod upgrade complete.
Yeah. Clocked in. Let's get to work. Good area.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Laser scope's clean. Laser Ranger
All
ready for combat.
finished.
Need a delivery,
Taking new
General?
position.
Let's build. On the job.
Particle cannon
That
ready.
one's done. That one's done. What's the story? Loud and clear. Always ready. Made in the U.S. of A. Laying the foundation. Bring on the scaffolding.
Laser scope's clean. Heading out.
What's the story? Clocked in. Keep 'em busy. What's the story? That one's done. Making repairs.
Two warriors meet on the battlefield. Who is to say who will win? I do, that's who. Me. You will fall, General.
Select target. Particle cannon activated. Select target.
All finished.
Need a point, man? Search and destroy.
Laying the foundation. Let's find a better place. Going up. What's the story? On the job. Clocked in. Want to make some improvements?
Particle cannon ready.
Let's build. That one's done. Made in the U.S. Have a job of A. for me.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
That one's done. Going up. What's the story? Getting to work. All finished. Yeah? What's the story? Always ready.
A fight that cannot be won is not worth fighting. So why are you here, General?
Need some help here. Who's covering me?
Good area.
Control rod upgrade complete.
What's the story? Gonna be
Enemy
like
Jarman Kell detected.
Let's build.
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
Want to make some improvements? Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Have a job for me? Ooh,
Enemy
that
Colonel
one's pretty
Burton
bad. What's the
detected.
story? Sounds good. Want to make some improvements? Made in the US of A. Clocked in.
Particle cannon ready.
Good area. Yeah. That one's done. On the job.
Select
All
target.
finished. Any more
Select target.
projects?
Particle cannon activated. Select target.
Rage will only get you so far, General. Now rage and a column of tanks. That will get you somewhere.
Particle cannon ready. Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Always ready. Bring on the scaffolding. Clocked in. Loud and clear. That one's done. Let's find a better place.
Select
We
target.
sweep away your buildings like bamboo before a hurricane.
Let's get to work. Laying the foundation.
Control rod upgrade
job.
complete. Select target.
Let's get to work. Have a job for me? Could use some attention.
You find yourself at the end of your rope, General.
Going
And
up.
only now have you discovered that the end of that rope is on fire.
Any more projects?
Select
Let's
target.
get to work.
Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon ready. Select target.
Don't think you can destroy my barracks without feeling my wrath, General.
Let's build. Make my own road. Laying the foundation. What's the story?
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Yeah? On the job. Clocked in. Sounds good. What's the story? Good area. Always ready. Clocked in. Let's get to work. Have a job for me? Loud and clear. Always
The
ready.
dance of battle is strange and brief. And this battle with you has
up?
been strangely brief.
Control rod
Locked
up.
in.
Particle cannon ready. Enemy Colonel Burton detected. Target. Select target. Particle cannon activated. Select target. Select
You can
target.
claim my command center, but this battle isn't over, General.
Always ready. On the job. Clocked in. Made in the US of A. All finished. Let's get to work. What's the story? Let's get to work. Bring on the
I see you
scaffolding.
haven't thought your strategy through. Pity.
Have a job for me? Going up. Always ready. All finished. Laying the foundation. That one's done. On the job. Want to make some improvements?
Particle cannon ready. Select target. Select target. Particle cannon activated.
All finished.
Select target.
New construction. Going up.
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
That is a losing strategy, General.
Select target.
Always ready. Made in the US of A. All finished.
Hold the line.
Let's build. Good area. What's the story? Finished.
Particle cannon ready.
All finished.
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
Yeah. Going up. New construction. Sounds good. On the job. That one's done.
You are
Select
not
target.
acting for the good of your
Inspector
people,
gunship in
General.
combat zone.
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
Yeah. Loud and clear. Keep 'em busy. That one's done. Sounds good. I'll build anywhere.
Control rod upgrade complete.
Good area. New construction. On the job.
Particle cannon ready.
Let's get to work. Always ready.
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
All finished.
Select target.
All finished.
Particle cannon ready.
I will give you a
Select
moment's
target.
pause to consider your next move.
What's the story? Going up. Let's build. What's the story? On the job. Yeah? That one's done.
Select target. Select target. Particle cannon ready.
Have a job for me? Any more projects? Going up.
We're out of supplies
What's the
over
story?
here.
Control rod
job.
upgrade complete.
Yeah?
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
A wise man knows when to retreat.
Laying the
Obviously,
foundation.
you are not such a
All
man.
Finished.
Particle cannon ready.
Keep 'em busy.
Ready for action. Let's change the decor.
Clocked in. Bring on the scaffolding. That one's done.
Select target.
Yeah?
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
Any more projects? Have a job for me? On the job.
Particle cannon ready.
Clocked in. Yeah? Good area.
In the end, all fall before
Select
me.
target. Particle cannon activated.
Any more projects?
Select target. Select target. Particle cannon activated. Select
That one's
target.
done.
Spectre en route.
Always ready. Made in the US of A. Clocked in. Good area.
Control rod upgrade complete.
That one's done.
Select target. Particle cannon ready.
Yeah?
You cannot stand
Control rod
against my
upgrade
might.
complete.
What's the story? All finished. On the job. New construction? Bring on the scaffolding. All finished. Have a job for me? All finished. On the job. Yeah? All finished. Good area.
These lasers can
Want to
shoot
make some
anything down.
improvements?
Control rod upgrade complete. Particle cannon ready. Control rod upgrade complete. Sentry drone upgrade complete. Select target. Particle cannon
Any more
activated.
projects?
Select target.
China cannot be defeated by one man.
Particle cannon ready. Select target.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Particle cannon activated.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Select target. Particle cannon ready.
Laser Crusader ready. Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Select
You
target.
cannot build more tanks than China, General.
Select target. Particle cannon
Laser
activated.
Crusader ready for engagement.
I will not be beaten by the likes of you, General.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Select
Laser Crusader
target.
ready for engagement. Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
We
Let's
shall
build
mediate and consider
the
our next
neighborhood.
move.
Particle cannon ready.
Yeah? Always prepared.
Laser Crusader ready
Meet
for
your
engagement.
new owner.
Want to make some improvements?
Laser Crusader ready for engagement. Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Select
Particle
target.
cannon
ready. Particle cannon activated. Select target.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Select target.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Clocked in.
Laser
Made in
Crusader
the
ready for
US of
engagement.
A.
Do not commit to a
Laser
tactic you
Crusader ready
cannot
for engagement.
support.
Select target.
The building is ours.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Particle cannon activated. Particle cannon ready.
Laser Crusader ready for engagement.
Select target.
This is not the end, General. I will recover from this.
Select target.
Laser
Particle
Crusader
cannon
ready for
activated.
All finished.
Select target. Particle cannon ready.
On your command. Clearing terrain.
Have a job for me? Sounds good. On the job.
Heavy armor ready for action. Moving in. Armor detail reporting. Releasing energy pulse.
Suicide is not a tactic, General.
How about a show of force? Blow 'em wide open. Clearing terrain. Taking new
Tactical lasers
ground.
online.
Select target. Particle cannon activated.
Tactical lasers online.
Select
Tactical
target.
lasers online. Tactical lasers online.
Select target.
Spectre gunship approaching the target.
Armor detail reporting.
Tactical lasers online. Tactical lasers online.
Particle cannon ready.
Tactical lasers online.
Select target. Select target. Particle
Laser
cannon
Crusader ready
activated.
for engagement.
Select target.
Tactical
The
lasers
price of
online.
this war is too high, General. Now it is time for you to pay.
Select target.
Tactical lasers online.
I must acknowledge this defeat. You have shown superior tactics, General.
Particle.
This has been an interesting contest. Perhaps you will challenge me again.